Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Curd Ranch. Today we're going to make one of my favorites. I was at a Christmas party a few years back, and somebody brought in some spicy frog balls. And I was like, didn't really understand what it was until I looked at it. What they are is they are Brussels sprouts that are pickled, and then I like to take and do a proper canning, pressure canner. I'm at just over 1,000 feet elevation, so for these I need to pressure can them at about 12 psi for 55 minutes according to the guidelines I've read. Very simple process to make these. Start off, we want to get yourself a little brine going here. Don't have to be hot, just want everything to melt together. So equal parts water and vinegar. Make sure I have vinegar there for that. And you want to use white vinegar for this. So we're going to do full there. I want just a little bit more, so we're going to use probably the rest of this jug. 5% vinegar, so we're going to do half there. Leave a little left for our canner. And now we're going to do one more of this. And I am using just clear water, purified. Here at the apartment, the water quality here is absolutely horrible. So I don't do anything without it being purified or filtered water. Now we want to get a little spoon here, or mixing paddle, I guess the word good. And we want to put in salts. It's going to be a little on the salty side, but I kind of prefer it that way. So we're looking at just about 1/8 of a cup. So basically 1/8 of a cup of salt. I've done 1.5 quarts of both vinegar and water. And I also want to add a little sugar to this. Typically do like just going to do 2 tablespoons of sugar, and we're going to mix it up until it's all dissolved together. Now all of that is incorporated together. We're just going to set it off to the side for a minute. All my jars are clean, sterilized, and cold. Now comes the fun part, the Brussels sprouts. This part takes a little time, but it's not that bad. You get your Brussels sprout like any other Brussels sprout. And you basically just clean them up, cut the end off, take any loose leaves off, and set it aside. We're just going to start filling the jars. There. All right. Nothing to it, just make them quick and simple. And we're going to do about 5 quarts here. Hopefully it'll fill it all up. You want to have various sizes so they fill the jars good. You don't want all big ones or all small ones. You want to have a variety in your jars. Now, some more news about Curve Right Ranch and what I've been doing this week. As of yesterday, I do have the domain curverightranch.com and curverightranch.shop that are registered to the company. I have a lot of variety as far as merchandise I'm putting together. We have t-shirt designs, designs that will be available on coffee mugs. I'm putting together a line of scented candles that will be Curve Right brand. We're also working on various links to homesteading and prepper materials. You know, things like, just a wide variety of stuff. We'll have some sign work for, just fun stuff that are like signs for like, well, I have one that I really like. It's for people who are fishermen. Things that will be for off-roading, ranching style stuff. Because actually Curve Right Ranch land is also part of a working cattle ranch. I own the land, but in Arizona, free-range cattle is absolutely normal. If you don't want the cows on your property, it's your responsibility. Athena, quiet. It's your responsibility to. Please, dog. It's your responsibility to fence your land to keep the cattle out. There is one thing that we all need to remember is when you go through a gate that's shut, that you need to shut the gate behind you. Because you could be letting some of these cattle wander around on land they shouldn't be on. Also, Curve Right Ranch is up in northern Arizona. We're up near Seligman. That's considered northern desert. And on the land up there, we have pretty much a wide variety of wildlife. We have elk, we have mule deer, we have bobcats, mountain lions, black bear, rabbits, javelina. And if you're hunting in Arizona, we are on what is considered 18A for the hunting maps. As you can see, a simple process. It takes a few minutes to go through them all. Sorry about the Athena barking today, but we have neighbors next door whose apartment door is right by mine. And I think they're trying to finally move out of here. Let's just say they aren't the best neighbors. So you don't be quiet. I know you're being fussy today. You'll have to excuse Athena today. She's a very protective dog. Here's a question. If my dog identifies as human, can I use the HOV lane? And Athena is an actual service dog. She is set up as you can call it an emotional support dog, but when you're going through cancer, the last thing you want to do is be by yourself. And Athena has kept me sane through a lot of things that I probably would have lost my mind for. You know, I have a lot of very good friends I've known for years and years and years, but let's face it, people who really truly care about you don't want to see you going through any suffering. And at one point during my process, my low point as far as weight was 145 pounds. Now mind you, I'm 6'2". I'm trying to make this as quick as possible here, guys. But it's monotonous, but you gotta get it done. Funny thing is, these people haven't even been around for the last 3 months. I have no idea where they went. Don't really care. None of my business. But when people just leave their cats in their apartment and they're gone for months at a time, let's just say things don't always look good. That one I'm not happy with. Look a little rough around the edge. We may end up with just 4 quarts today, which is fine. I already made 3 the other day. When I went to the store to get Brussels sprouts to do this the other day, they were completely out at one store, and we only had like 3 pounds at the other one. And we are almost done with the peeling of the frog balls. Just gonna fill these up. And then I'll show you the spices I like to use. Now, you can use a wide variety of spices for this. You can use pickling spice, lemon pepper. I prefer mine a little more on the spicy side. So I'm going to be doing some special things. I don't have any actual mustard seed, which is something that a lot of the recipes call for, but it's not absolutely necessary. Now you want to keep this Athena quiet. We want to keep at least 1 inch of headspace. And that is it for the Brussels sprouts. Do a quick clean up here. I'll just put these in my little, there's one more, got away from me. 2 more actually. Which will be good because we can fill this one up a little more. One there. there. And that one's I'm not happy with. Okay, so we're gonna move these out of the way for a minute. Okay, that can go into the recycle bin or the compost bin, I should say. And we're gonna do something a little bit different than most people do. I like putting jalapeno slices in. So we're gonna slice these up. There, there, there. I'll throw another one in that one. I'll throw that in there. Now, next on the list, we're going to do some red pepper flakes. I put about, maybe a teaspoon or so in there. Then we're going to put in some garlic. I just use some Costco minced garlic. Big scoop of this. Okay, we got the garlic in. Peppercorns. Those. And shake in a little freeze-dried chives. Touch of celery salt. Okay. And last but not least, we're going to just toss in a little bit of mustard. All right, that was easy enough. Everything is loaded. Now I need to grab a towel, which I forgot to grab. If somebody can recommend a good editing software, please let me know. Okay, clean rag, some vinegar on it, wipe the grandmas. Almost forgot. A little early in the morning still, guys. We're gonna just use a cup right now. And we're gonna fill these up to right about there. Leaving an inch of headspace. Okay, we got that done. Now, try this again. Wet the rims. Make sure they're clean. Put our lid on. And put a little bit of vinegar in our pressure canner. And that helps protect your jars from getting cloudy. I'm sure if you watch any of the canning videos, everybody's got them on there. You want to have at least 2 inches of water or to their mark in your canner. Put some water in there. Again, I always use filtered water here. There's nothing in the canner. I like to have it. This is the Tefal 22 quart. And there's a plate that goes in the bottom of the pot. And I like to have the water about an inch above that, inch to 2 inches above the plate. That way I don't have to worry about it. Finger tight. Put those in the canner, finger tight. Okay. Not crank down. Now, you want to check your seal. Everything I'm doing right now is cold. As you can see, there's zero pressure. On the Tefal, it's really, really easy. You have a vent position, which is in right now. We're going to start it on high heat and get it boiling. On the Tefal, there's a lock mechanism on this side as well. So when you come up to pressure, it locks in so the lid can't be taken off. Now the 1, 2, and 3 settings are 5 pounds, 10 pounds of pressure, and also it is 15 pounds of pressure. Looks like there's a little something on the burner when I clean it, but that'll go away here in a minute. All right, so anyway, that's the basics, guys. Really simple to do, and they're really, really very tasty. And as you can see, when you can them, they're delicious. Yes, like I said, you got some jalapeno in there, a little bit of spices, a little bit of brine, and I like to let them sit for at least a week or two before I eat them, so everything really soaks in together. But these will be shelf stable for as long as the lid seals. And it's a really great treat, something different you don't see very often. And frankly, with the treatment and things that I've gone through, I'm really trying to get to more healthy things to eat and snack on. I mean, would you rather have something healthy like this with a little spice, or would you rather eat a bag of processed potato chips? It's your call. Anyway, that's the video for today. I'm sure there's 100 other videos that we can sit and watch for the next 40 minutes while I pressure can this for the next hour. So anyway, you have a great day, folks. And keep your eye open for CurveRightRanch.com to be up and functional, hopefully within the week. I am working another job full time, so between the projects I'm working on and my regular employment, I'm not at the point where I have 10,000 or 15 or 100,000 subscribers yet. Hopefully we'll get to that point. We're trying to get enough videos up so we can go ahead and go live, which I'm really wanting to be able to do next week. Try to get to the property, spend some time there. start showing you things about how to build a barndominium project and what you need to do on your sites that you're in land, and what to look for and various things like that. So it'll make life easier for you. I do apologize for Athena, but if you've seen the videos of her online, that dog is awesome. She's the best dog out there, and everybody absolutely loves her. So look at my other videos. I think one of my best videos is the 5-minute trip coming out of Havasupai Village, out of the Grand Canyon. I was sitting in the passenger seat of the helicopter. It's a 5-minute video. Watch the whole thing. It's amazing. You all have a great day.